So, the House Democrats claim the Steele Dossier was okay because we purchased it. Hello and welcome to TST. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. House Impeachment Manager Representative Hakeem Jeffries of New York told the Senate on Thursday that the so-called Steele Dossier paid for by Democrats against then-candidate Donald Trump was not improper foreign interference in the 2016 election because they purchased it. Jeffries was responding to a question from Republicans about Democrats' argument that the president had invited improper foreign interference in U.S. elections by seeking or being willing to accept information from abroad on a potential political opponent. The question asked, under the House manager's standard, would the Steele Dossier be considered as foreign interference in a U.S. election, a violation of the law, and/or an impeachable offense? Jeffries replied, the analogy is not applicable to the present situation because, first, to the extent that opposition research was obtained, it was opposition research that was purchased. He also referred to allegations about the dossier as a conspiracy theory. The dossier was compiled by former British spy Christopher Steele using a variety of foreign sources, including sources allegedly close to the Russian government. A recent Department of Justice Inspector General report noted the FBI had found that the Steele Dossier was false, but kept referring to it as legitimate in applications for renewals of surveillance warrants. Steele had been working for the opposition firm Fusion GPS. Fusion GPS was initially paid by a Republican source who wanted to stop Trump from winning the GOP nomination. But the Hillary Clinton campaign and the Democratic National Committee later paid the firm, funneling money through the Perkins Coie law firm. Earlier in the day, the second of 2 full days of questions and answers with House managers and White House lawyers, Jeffries had falsely accused White House lawyers of condoning foreign interference in U.S. elections, misquoting an answer from Deputy White House counsel Patrick Philbin from the night before. All Philbin had done was quote the law, which is that accepting mere information is not a violation of campaign finance law. White House lawyer Jay Sekulow pounced, so I guess you could buy? This is what it sounds like. You can buy a foreign interference. If you purchase their opposition research, I guess it's okay. He also said that the story of the dossier was not a conspiracy theory, but a true one, and that the dossier led to improper surveillance of the Trump campaign. Take a watch.
Hillary Clinton's campaign and the Democratic National Committee hired a retired foreign spy to work with Russian contacts to build a dossier of opposition research against her political opponent, Donald Trump. Under the House manager's standard, would the Steele Dossier be considered as foreign interference in a U.S. election, a violation of the law, and/or an impeachable offense?
The analogy is not applicable to the present situation because, first, to the extent that opposition research was obtained, it was opposition research that was purchased.
So I guess you could buy, that's what it sounds like. You can buy a foreign interference. You could, if you purchase it, if you purchase their opposition research, I guess it's okay. So let me try to debunk the conspiracy, Manager Jeffries, and that is, it is not a conspiracy that Christopher Steele was engaged to obtain and prepare a dossier on the presidential candidate for the Republican Party, Donald Trump. It is not a conspiracy that Christopher Steele utilized his network of assets, including assets apparently in Russia, to draft the dossier. It is not a conspiracy that the dossier was shared with the Department of Justice through Bruce Orr, who was the number 4 ranking member of the Department of Justice at that time, because his wife, Nellie Orr, happened to be working for the organization Fusion GPS that was putting the dossier together. This is also not a conspiracy. It sounds like one, except it's real. And it's also not a conspiracy that that dossier, purchased dossier, was taken by the FBI, submitted to the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court to obtain a foreign intelligence surveillance order on an American citizen. It is also not a conspiracy that that court issued an order, 2 of them now, condemning the FBI's practice and acknowledging that many of those orders were not properly issued. None of that is a conspiracy theory. That's just the facts.
So let us know your thoughts, what you think in the comments down below. And haven't you checked out the official TST store yet? It has a variety of Patriot-themed custom t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, phone cases, and tons more. Make sure to take a look. Maybe help us out with picking some products for yourself and your loved ones at great prices. It does make a huge difference to what we're doing here. Link in the description below. If you've liked this report, let us know by tapping that like button down below. Share the news among friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one.